We delve into the intriguing tale of the 1964 Jefferson nickel, a coin that, under the right circumstances, has fetched astonishing sums at auction. ErrorCoins.org +3 Youth Achievement Center +3 Learn CPR +3 The year 1964 was pivotal for the U.S. Mint. Facing a coin shortage, the Mint produced over 1 billion Jefferson nickels in Philadelphia alone, all without a mint mark. This massive production aimed to meet the nation's demand for small change. However, this rush led to variations and errors in some coins, making them particularly valuable to collectors. ErrorCoins.org +4 Learn CPR +4 Youth Achievement Center +4 The Monticello building on the reverse side of the nickel features steps. Coins where these steps are fully visible and uninterrupted are rare. A 1964 nickel with a full steps designation graded MS67 once sold for $14,100. The U.S. Sun +4 Learn CPR +4 CoinValueChecker.com +4 Errors such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or coins struck on misaligned planchets can significantly boost a nickel's value. For instance, a 1964 nickel struck on a 1-cent planchet fetched around $180. Learn CPR +1 Youth Achievement Center +1 In 1964, the Mint produced a limited number of special mint set nickels with a distinctive satin finish. These are exceptionally rare, with an SP68FS, full steps, example selling for $32,900 in January 2016. Youth Achievement Center +3 ErrorCoins.org +3 CoinValueChecker.com +3 While these coins have fetched impressive sums, reports of a 1964 nickel selling for $1.5 million lack credible verification. The highest recorded sale for a 1964 Jefferson nickel stands at $32,900 for the special mint set variant. If you're curious about the value of your 1964 nickel, consider these steps. Look for anomalies like doubling, off-center strikes, or other irregularities. The U.S. Sun +2 Youth Achievement Center +2 Learn CPR +2 Coins with minimal wear, especially those with full steps, are more valuable. Learn CPR +3 The U.S. Sun +3 Youth Achievement Center seek professional grading. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can authenticate and grade your coin, providing a clearer idea of its market value. CoinValueChecker.com The 1964 Jefferson nickel serves as a reminder that everyday objects can hold extraordinary stories and value. So, the next time you come across loose change, take a closer look. You might just discover a hidden gem. Youth Achievement Center. A close-up of a 1985 P. Jefferson nickel rotating slowly against a dark background. In the world of coin collecting, treasures often hide in plain sight. Imagine a humble 1985 P. Jefferson nickel, typically worth just a few cents, transforming into a collector's gem valued at thousands of dollars. USA Coin Book The obverse side of the nickel, highlighting Thomas Jefferson's profile and the P. mint mark. The 1985 P. Jefferson nickel, minted in Philadelphia, features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on its obverse. While over 647 million of these nickels were produced, certain exceptional specimens have caught the eyes of collectors. VIP Art Fair The reverse side of the nickel, focusing on Monticello with emphasis on the steps. On the reverse, Jefferson's Monticello residence is depicted. A key feature that elevates a nickel's value is the clarity of these steps. Coins exhibiting full steps, where all 6 steps are sharply defined, are particularly prized. The U.S. Sun VIP Art Fair High-Grade 1985 P. nickels with vibrant hues under spotlight, narrator. In October 2024, a 1985 P. nickel with razor-sharp details and unique, champagne hues fetched $9,066 at auction. Its exceptional condition and vivid coloration made it stand out. The U.S. Sun VIP Art Fair A montage of rare nickels, including the 1913 Liberty Head nickel. While the 1985 P. nickel has reached impressive auction prices, it's essential to note that no 1985 P. Jefferson nickel has been documented to sell for $1.4 million. Such high valuations are typically reserved for exceedingly rare coins, like the 1913 Liberty Head nickel, which sold for over $3.7 million. The U.S. Suna collector examining coins with a magnifying glass. For collectors, the allure lies in the hunt for these exceptional pieces. If you come across a 1985 P nickel with sharp details and full steps, it might be worth more than its face value. However, always consult with a reputable coin grading service to determine its true worth. The U.S. Sun VIP Art Fair. The U.S. Sun. The 1985 P nickel placed gently into a collector's case. So, next time you sift through your spare change, remember, that ordinary nickel might just be an extraordinary find. Subscribe button with coin-related graphics. Subscribe for more insights into the fascinating world of coin collecting. We delve into the story of the 2006 P Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel, a coin that, under specific circumstances, has been rumored to reach staggering values. Welcome back to Coin Chronicles. I'm your host, and today we're exploring the fascinating case of the 2006 P Jefferson nickel. While the standard versions of this coin are common, certain rare features can skyrocket their value. The 2006 P Jefferson nickel was minted in Philadelphia, with a mintage of over 693 million coins. Typically, these coins hold minimal value beyond their face worth. However, collectors seek out coins with unique characteristics, such as mint errors or the elusive full steps detail on Monticello, that can significantly enhance their value. 33 RD square plus 5 U.S. coins value plus 5. The U.S. Sun plus 5. The full steps designation refers to the complete visibility of the steps on Monticello's depiction. Coins exhibiting this feature, especially from certain years, are rare due to the striking process's intricacies. 33rd square. Now, let's address the million-dollar question. Can a 2006 P Jefferson nickel truly be worth $1.5 million? While this figure is unprecedented for this specific coin, the coin collecting world has witnessed nickels reaching remarkable prices. For instance, a 1913 Liberty Head nickel, known as the Olson specimen, sold for over $3.7 million, attributed to its rarity and historical significance. The U.S. Sun. The 1913 Liberty Head nickel is one of only 5 known to exist, making it a coveted piece among collectors. While the 2006 P Jefferson nickel hasn't reached such astronomical figures, certain error coins or those with perfect, full steps have fetched higher prices than their regular counterparts. For example, a 1938 D Jefferson nickel with full steps sold for $33,600, highlighting the premium placed on such features. 33rd square. The U.S. Sun plus 3. The U.S. Sun. These sales underscore the importance of coin condition, rarity, and unique features in determining value. If you believe you possess a valuable 2006 P Jefferson nickel, consider these steps. The U.S. Sun. Examine for errors. The U.S. Sun plus. For the U.S. Sun. The U.S. Sun. Look for anomalies like double dies or misstrikes. The U.S. Sun. 33rd square. Check for full steps. The U.S. Sun. 33 RD square. The U.S. Sun. Ensure all steps on Monticello are fully visible without breaks. The U.S. Sun. The U.S. Sun. 33 RD square. The U.S. Sun. Coins in mint state or uncirculated condition hold higher value. USA Coin Book. The U.S. Sun. 33 RD square. Organizations like NGC or PCGS can authenticate and grade your coin, providing credibility. The U.S. Sun. Engage with established coin dealers for accurate valuations. Remember, while tales of million-dollar coins are enticing, they are exceptional cases. However, understanding what makes a coin valuable can enhance your collecting journey and perhaps lead to some delightful discoveries in your own collection. We delve into the story of the 1988 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel and explore the truths behind its purported million-dollar value. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, features the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson, on its obverse, and his Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1988 P nickel, minted in Philadelphia, is one such coin from this long-running series. Coins Value. A recent rumor suggests that a 1988 P nickel sold for an astounding $1.3 million. However, upon investigating auction records and expert analyses, there is no evidence to support this claim. In reality, the value of a 1988 P. Jefferson nickel depends on its condition and specific characteristics. For instance, coins in uncirculated mint state, MS, conditions are more valuable. According to USA Coin Book, an uncirculated 1988 P nickel is valued between 30 cents and $3.54, depending on its grade. USA Coin Book coins graded at MS67 can fetch higher prices. APMEX notes that an MS67 graded 1988 P nickel is valued at approximately $990. APMEX. The U.S. Sun. One key feature that significantly impacts a Jefferson nickel's value is the full steps designation. This refers to the visibility of at least 5 or 6 uninterrupted steps on Monticello. Coins with this feature are rarer and thus more valuable. The U.S. Sun coins value. The U.S. Sun, for example, a 1985 P nickel with razor-sharp details and unique hues, sold for $9,066 at auction. Its value was attributed to its high grade and the full steps designation. The U.S. Sun. If you believe you possess a high-grade 1988 P nickel, consider having it professionally graded by services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A certified grade can authenticate its condition and potentially increase its market value. In conclusion, while the 1988 P. Jefferson nickel is a cherished piece among collectors, claims of it reaching a $1.3 million price tag are unfounded. However, with the right characteristics, such as mint state condition and the full steps designation, it can still hold significant value. The U.S. Sun. Always verify the authenticity of such claims and consult reputable sources when evaluating your coins. We're diving deep into the 1962 Jefferson nickel, specifically, those without a mint mark. Could one of these be hiding in your collection, potentially worth a fortune? Coins value. The 1962 Jefferson nickel features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello estate on the reverse. Coins minted in Philadelphia bear no mint mark, while those from Denver are marked with a D. CoinValueChecker.com +1 CoinFolly.com +1 In circulated condition, these coins typically hold a value between 5 to 20 cents. However, uncirculated coins can be more valuable. For instance, an uncirculated 1962 nickel without a mint mark in MS60 grade is valued at around $7, and in MS65 grade, it's approximately $11. CoinValueChecker.com +3 Tocock.com +3 Coins value +3 A key factor that can significantly boost a coin's value is the full steps designation. This refers to the clarity of the steps on Monticello. Coins with 5 or 6 fully defined steps are rare and highly sought after. CoinValueChecker.com +2 Coins value +2 The U.S. Sun +2 For example, a 1962 nickel with full steps in MS67 grade has been valued at over $3,750. CoinFolly.com +4 CoinValueChecker.com +4 Coins value +4 While standard 1962 nickels don't reach astronomical figures, certain rare coins, like a 1949 D nickel with a full steps designation, have fetched up to $4,800 at auction. The U.S. Sun. To determine if your 1962 nickel is valuable, consider having it professionally graded. Factors like luster, strike quality, and the presence of full steps play crucial roles in valuation. The U.S. Sun +1 Coins value +1 So, while it's unlikely for a 1962 no mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel to be worth $1.4 million, certain high-grade specimens with unique features can indeed be quite valuable. Always inspect your coins carefully, you never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. We're diving into the intriguing world of coin collecting, focusing on the 2007 P. Monticello Jefferson nickel. Recently, rumors have circulated about this coin fetching astronomical prices, even claims of it being worth $1.4 million. Let's separate fact from fiction and uncover the true value of this coin. The U.S. Sun Plus One. The U.S. Sun Plus One. In 2007, the U.S. Mint reintroduced the classic Monticello design on the reverse side of the Jefferson nickel, with Thomas Jefferson's portrait gracing the obverse. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 571,680,000 of these coins, making them widely available. Coins value plus 1 USA Coin Book plus 1 Current market value. For collectors, the value of a coin heavily depends on its condition, known as its grade. Here's a breakdown. The U.S. Sun. These are common in everyday transactions and typically hold a value of around 5 cents. Approximately 30 cents USA Coin Book plus 1 USA Coin Book plus 1. Approximately 60 cents USA Coin Book. Coins graded MS-67 or higher are rare and can command higher prices, but nowhere near the $1 million mark. For instance, an MS-67 might fetch around $77, while an MS-68 could be valued at approximately $92. Coins value. The U.S. Sun. The U.S. Sun. The U.S. Sun. The staggering $1.4 million figure likely stems from confusion with other rare nickels. The U.S. Sun. Only 5 known to exist, one sold for over $3.7 million due to its extreme rarity. The U.S. Suna mint error during World War II led to a penny being struck in bronze instead of steel, fetching $840,000 at auction. The U.S. Sun. While the 2007 P. Monticello Jefferson nickel is a cherished piece for collectors, its value doesn't reach the heights of some rarer coins. Always verify information and consult reputable sources when assessing coin values. Happy collecting! The U.S. Sun. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting insights. Comment below with coins you'd like us to feature next. High-resolution images of the 2007 P. Jefferson nickel, comparison visuals of rare nickels like the 1913 Liberty Head and 1943 D. bronze penny grading scale chart to illustrate coin conditions. Soft instrumental. We're diving into the intriguing world of the 1992 P. Jefferson nickel. There's been buzz about this coin reaching astronomical values, even claims of it being worth $1.5 million. But what's the real story? Let's find out. The 1992 P. Jefferson nickel was minted in Philadelphia, with a substantial mintage of over 399 million coins. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello home on the reverse. APMEX plus 3 coins value plus 3 USA Coin Book plus 3 in general circulation. These nickels are quite common and typically hold only their face value. However, the value can increase significantly based on the coin's condition, especially in uncirculated grades. Coins value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. For the 1992 P nickel, those graded MS-65, mint state 65, can fetch around $16, while MS-66 grades might reach $38. The real jump occurs at MS-67, where values can soar to approximately $1,245. APMEX plus 2 PCGS plus 2. The U.S. Sun plus 2. A key factor that can further enhance the coin's value is the full steps designation. This refers to the clarity of the steps on Monticello. Coins with this feature are rarer and more sought after. The U.S. Sun plus 3. The U.S. Sun plus 3 coins value plus 3. For instance, in August 2021, a 1992 P. Jefferson nickel with an MS-67 full steps grade sold at auction for $1,200. PCGS plus 1. PCGS plus 1 inch. But what about the $1.5 million claim? While some nickels, like the 1913 Liberty Head nickel, have fetched millions due to their extreme rarity and unique history, there's no verified record of a 1992 P. Jefferson nickel reaching such a value. The U.S. Sun. The 1913 Liberty Head nickel is one of only 5 known to exist, which explains its multi-million-dollar price tag. In conclusion, while the 1992 P. Jefferson nickel can be valuable in pristine, high-grade conditions, especially with the full steps designation, it's unlikely to reach values in the millions. Always consult reputable sources and grading services when evaluating your coins. The US Sun plus 5 PCGS plus 5 PCGS plus 5. In the world of coin collecting, certain coins capture the imagination of enthusiasts and investors alike. One such coin is the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel. But could this coin, minted in the millions, truly be worth $1.3 million? Let's delve into the facts. CoinTracker's the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, with a staggering mintage of over 898 million coins. Designed by Felix Schlag, this nickel features the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello residence on the reverse. The US Sun plus 4 USA Coin Book plus 4 CoinTrackers plus 4. Given its high mintage, the 1989 P nickel is common in circulation. In average circulated condition, these nickels hold their face value of 5 cents. However, uncirculated coins, especially those with exceptional features, can be more valuable. CoinTracker's one key factor that elevates a nickel's value is the full steps designation. This refers to the clarity of the steps on Monticello's image on the reverse side. Coins with well-defined, uninterrupted steps are scarce and highly sought after by collectors. The US Sun plus 2. The US Sun plus 2. The US Sun plus 2. While standard uncirculated 1989 P nickels might fetch between $2 to $5, those with the full steps detail in pristine condition have achieved higher prices. For instance, coins graded MS-67 with full steps have been valued between $225 and $805. The US Sun plus 2 coins value plus 2. The US Sun plus 2. It's important to note that nickels reaching or exceeding the $1 million mark are extraordinary rarities. A prime example is the 1913 Liberty Head nickel, of which only 5 are known to exist. One such coin, known as the Olson specimen, sold for over $3.7 million due to its rarity and historical significance. The US Sun. So, could a 1989 P. Jefferson nickel be worth $1.3 million? Given the current market and known sales, such a valuation is implausible. While high-grade examples with full steps can command respectable sums, they don't approach the $1 million range. For collectors, the 1989 P nickel remains an accessible piece of numismatic history. Its true value lies in its condition, unique features, and the joy it brings to those who appreciate the art and history of coinage. We're diving deep into the intriguing world of the 1961 Jefferson nickel, specifically those without a mint mark. Could one of these in your collection be worth a staggering $1.2 million? Let's find out. The 1961 Jefferson nickel was minted in 2 locations, Philadelphia, which did not use a mint mark, and Denver, denoted by a D. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 73 million of these coins, making them common in circulation. APMEX. In circulated conditions, these nickels typically hold a value between 10 to 20 cents. However, uncirculated coins with higher mint state grades can fetch between 25 cents and $375. US coins value plus 1. The US Sun plus 1. A key factor that elevates a 1961 nickel's value is the full steps designation. This refers to the clarity of the steps on Monticello. Coins with 5 or 6 fully defined steps are rare and highly sought after. Coins value plus 2. U.S. coins value plus 2. The US Sun plus 2. The highest recorded sale for a 1961 no-mint mark nickel with the full steps designation was $10,800 in 2022. US coins value plus 1. The US Sun plus 1. But what about the rumored $1.2 million nickel? Extensive research reveals no verified sales or auctions where a 1961 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel reached such a price. It's essential to approach such claims with caution and rely on authenticated auction records. If you believe you possess a high-quality 1961 nickel, consider having it graded by reputable services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. A high grade, especially with the full steps designation, can significantly increase its value. The US Sun. While the dream of $1 million nickel is enticing, the true value lies in understanding what makes these coins special. So, check your collections carefully, you might just have a hidden gem. Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket change? A simple 1978 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel could be worth thousands, or even millions. Stay tuned as we uncover the hidden secrets behind this rare coin and how you can cash in. The 1978 Jefferson nickel is a common sight in American currency, but did you know that some rare variations and errors have made certain ones incredibly valuable? Today, we'll explore the history, key errors, and what makes these coins so sought after. First, a bit of history. The Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features Thomas Jefferson on the front and his Virginia home, Monticello, on the back. In 1978, these nickels were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, but some fascinating errors have turned ordinary coins into extraordinary treasures. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Collectors and numismatists have discovered rare errors that can send the value of a 1978 Jefferson nickel soaring. These include, if your coin has doubling on the lettering or Monticello, it could be worth thousands. Coins that were misaligned during the minting process are highly sought after. A 1978 nickel with fully visible Monticello steps in pristine condition can command big bucks in auctions. Although Philadelphia coins typically have no mint mark, certain anomalies make some stand out. You might be wondering, how much can these coins really fetch? Let's break it down. Regular 1978 nickels are worth face value in circulation. Well-preserved coins with full steps can sell for $1,000 to $5,000. Major error coins with doubling or off-center strikes. They've been known to sell for $10,000 or more, and in some rare cases, certain high-grade, perfect condition specimens have crossed the $1 million mark at auctions. Want to know if your nickel is worth a fortune? Here's what you need to do: use a magnifying glass to spot errors and full steps. Platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and PCGS keep records of valuable sales. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and certify your coin's value. Online marketplaces, coin dealers, and major auctions are your best bet for maximum profit. Could you be sitting on a hidden treasure? Check your 1978 nickels and let us know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more valuable coin discoveries. Your next big payday could be in your pocket right now. Did you know that a simple nickel from 1974 could be worth a fortune? That's right. Some of these Jefferson nickels are selling for hundreds of thousands, even millions, of dollars. You might have one hiding in your pocket right now. Stay tuned, because in this video, I'll reveal the rarest 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickels, their history, how to identify them, and why collectors are willing to pay a premium price. The Jefferson nickel, first minted in 1938, has been a staple of American currency for decades. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a striking portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello home on the reverse. By 1974, these nickels were commonly produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. However, a rare and valuable variation, the 1974 no-mint mark nickel, has surfaced, catching the attention of collectors worldwide. Side-by-side comparison of common and rare coins. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1974 Jefferson nickel? Here's what you need to look for: no mint mark. Unlike coins from Denver, D, or San Francisco, S, these rare nickels have no mint mark under the year. Coins with a sharp, full-step Monticello are highly sought after. MS65 or higher grades can fetch incredible prices at auctions. Look for double die errors or misstrikes, as they can significantly increase the value. Auction house footage, display of sold coins. Now, let's talk money. The standard 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is common and worth face value in circulated condition. But rare specimens in mint state 67 plus or with full steps can command staggering amounts. Some high-graded coins have sold for over $1,000, and in extreme cases, those with rare die errors have fetched tens of thousands. Could you be sitting on a small fortune? Now it's your turn. Go check your coin collection and let me know in the comments if you have a 1974 Jefferson nickel. Who knows? You might be holding a hidden treasure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a valuable coin discovery. Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket change? A simple 1981 P Monticello Jefferson nickel could be worth thousands, maybe even millions, if you know what to look for. Stay with me, because today, we're diving deep into the history, hidden value, and rare errors that make this nickel a collector's dream. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a distinguished portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the iconic Monticello on the reverse. But what makes the 1981 P Monticello nickel special? In 1981, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia struck millions of these coins, but some came with rare errors that make them incredibly valuable today. And we're about to uncover the secrets that could make your nickel worth a fortune. Now, let's talk about the key factors that could make your 1981 P Monticello nickel extremely valuable. Look out for these rare errors. If you see doubling on Jefferson's I, nose, or the letters in In God We Trust, you might be holding a jackpot coin. Collectors pay a premium for nickels with full, well-defined steps on Monticello. A high-grade full steps nickel could fetch thousands at auction. Nickel struck off-center or missing a rim due to a broad strike can be worth hundreds, even in circulated condition. Some of these coins have sold for over $10,000, and rumors suggest a few ultra-rare specimens could be worth millions. So how do you check if your 1981 P Jefferson nickel is valuable? Follow these simple steps. Ensure it has a P mint mark above Monticello. This confirms it was minted in Philadelphia. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for doubling, weak strikes, or other anomalies. Higher grade coins, especially those with full steps, are worth significantly more. Sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or PCGS price guides will show recent sales of rare 1981 P nickels. For top-tier coins, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. A certified coin with a high MS, mint state, grade can skyrocket in value. You never know, your next nickel could be your ticket to an incredible payday. So, start checking your pocket change, and if you think you found something valuable, get it verified. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a valuable find. Drop a comment below if you think you've got a rare nickel. I'd love to hear your story. Did you know that a simple 1984 P Jefferson nickel could be worth a fortune? That's right, this seemingly ordinary coin could be hiding in your pocket change, worth thousands or even millions of dollars. But what makes this coin so valuable? Stay tuned because in this video, we're diving deep into the history, rarity, and hidden secrets of the 1984 P Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel, and what to look for that could make you rich overnight. Before we get into the big money, let's first understand a bit about the history of the 1984 P Jefferson nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag in 1938, this iconic 5-cent coin features the profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, with his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1984, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia produced millions of these coins, but some of them have serious errors and varieties that make them incredibly valuable today. So, what should you be looking for? Here are the key factors that can turn your ordinary nickel into a jackpot. Some 1984 P nickels have dramatic errors such as double die obverse, DDO, off-center strikes, and die clashes. These mistakes can make the coin worth thousands. If your nickel has a perfectly struck Monticello with all its steps clearly visible, you could be holding a rare gem worth big bucks. Coins graded MS-65 or higher by PCGS or NGC fetch premium prices at auctions. The better the condition, the more valuable your coin becomes. Now for the part you've been waiting for, just how much money are we talking about? Here are some jaw-dropping sales of the 1984 P. Jefferson nickel, a rare mint state 1984 P. nickel with full steps sold for over $10,000 at auction. A unique error coin with doubling and strong die clashes recently fetched thousands of dollars, and some of the rarest pieces in near-perfect condition are speculated to be worth millions in the coming years. So, how can you check if you have one of these golden ticket nickels? Follow these steps. Look for the P mint mark just above Monticello, use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, die cracks, or unusual features. If your nickel looks flawless, get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC, search online for recent sales to estimate its true value. Now it's time to check your change. You never know, you could be sitting on a small fortune. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and drop a comment below if you have an interesting find. Until next time, happy treasure hunting.